everybody, welcome to Garden Sound 365. My name is Garden Sound, and this is the show where I write music every day for a year. Quick hello to all the new subscribers. Yet again, we have some new people tuning in. That is awesome. Glad to have you here. If you're not familiar with the channel, let me tell you what goes on here. This is my vlog, where I talk about just things that are on my mind, and we go over a little bit of composition, how I've been writing stuff, just mostly talking. If you're not into talking, you don't want to hear me talk, you're not alone. You can click in the description below and go straight to my music playlist that contains today's music as well as every other song I've written so far in the series. You're welcome to consume my media that way. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the show, I have been doing this since August 20th, 2016, and I will be doing this until August the 19th, 2017. That is 365 days, 365 songs in a year. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Not trying to accomplish, am accomplishing in progress. 74 episodes deep. Today is episode 74. And so, thanks for being here and welcome aboard. I'm going to be playing a show in about a week at Smith's Old Bar in Atlanta. If you're in the Atlanta area and you'd like to come see me, come say hey. I play a lot of my music that I've made here on the show, and I also play some stuff that I've released elsewhere. Come check me out. I'd love to meet you and see you in person, and I'll have CDs for sale, and we'll do high fives, etc. It's a great way to really meet the community too of other people that are in Atlanta that listen to my stuff. So yeah, next Thursday, Smith's Old Bar. I'll put a link in the description to that event, and here's the poster. Pow! I mean, check that out, right? Original artwork by yours truly. We've got about 175 subscribers right now, and I'd like to make a contest. If we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of November, today's November 1st, so this is a month-long campaign, I will cut my hair by myself on camera. I will cut my own hair, and that'll be the bet. If we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of November, I will cut my own hair on camera and upload that, and it'll be horrible, but I'll do it. If we get 100,000 subscribers by the end of November, I will get a tattoo of whatever you want, wherever you want it, and we will have we'll have a contest to see what design wins. And so yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So that's why I'm pretty comfortable betting against myself there. But you never know. You never know what the internet's capable of. I had the opportunity last night to watch a documentary that was put out by National Geographic in conjunction with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's called Before the Flood. It's very good. I was really taken by how well the music was written, and didn't realize until the very end that it was actually written and produced by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, two of my favorite composers of all time. They did the music for The Social Network. They did the music for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Americanized version. And of course, Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails fame wrote all the music for Nine Inch Nails since 1988 on. And yeah, I mean, quite the body of work that guy's got. So today we're going to focus on that. We're going to focus on some ambient music, and I'm going to show y'all how to write music that sounds like that. Also, quick shout out. My boys at Vivid Kind, it's Tuesday. I do a quick shout out to those guys on Tuesdays. I'm part of a record label called Vivid Kind. If you are interested in submitting your visual art or your music for us to consider as part of our label, we are looking for indie bands. So if you are an indie band, any electronic band, any sort of quasi-live setup, send us your music, we're interested. A couple key components to writing music like Trent Reznor. Full disclosure, I've already written some of this stuff because this is actually my third time recording today's episode. 2 SD cards died. I am pretty angry about that, but I'm holding it inside like a good composer, and I'll let it come out in my later compositions. We've got a couple of things that make this music what it is. One of those is a somber, melancholy piano line, and here's what we've got. Now on top of that, you want to add a little bit of a melody, right? So I went ahead and did that as well. Wandering lines. Now, good composers don't copy, they steal. So I'm not quoting any of Trent Reznor's stuff, I'm just very closely imitating it. Underneath that, we're going to add a little bit of a bass line. I've already done this too. Listen. Now underneath that, we're gonna add some really, really distorted guitar, but turned down. Then we're gonna add drums on top of that. Now, those drums are not actually drums. It's a plugin from Contact 5 called the Giant. Right? It's the cinematic plugin. And what that is basically a giant stand-up piano that someone recorded a bunch of different beats. They're beating on it with mallets, they're hitting it with their hands, so it's percussive, but it's not actually drums. So it sounds distorted. That's the key here. The key is for things to sound both controlled and out of control at the same time. My compositional form that I'm going for is original statement of theme, which is right here. Okay, original statement is that piano line, then I'm going to build it up, and then I'm going to deconstruct it, play with the layers a little bit, then I'm going to state that theme again, and we're done. So we're already done with the build up. What I'm going to do now is start to mess with it, do a little bit of counterpoint. And all I'm going to do for that is grab some of these other lines and put them into different plugins. Like for instance, I'm gonna get the drums plugin to continue, the Giant, the cinematic, and we're just gonna have the melody layer against that. So check this out. Now I'm going to improvise a little bit of weird piano stuff. Now I'm going to take all of those and I'm going to normalize them. And throughout that we're just going to start to add stuff. Now I'm going to reverse this piano theme. And then if you really want to make it Trent Reznor at the very end, you have to have a big build-up, a very quick big build-up that goes and just cut it off big time. Done. I hope this has been helpful. If you would like more information on how to write music like Trent Reznor, I do composition lessons online. So we could have a half-hour or an hour-long composition lesson where I could teach you like more in-depth stuff like this. Just go ahead and shoot me a message via YouTube or via email, and we'll get in touch. Thanks.